Every 1,000 years, the gods' council assemble to decide the fate of humanity. After 7 million years of human history, the gods come to the decision that humans are irredeemable and must be extinct. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Justin. Here we focus on your favorite content from streaming services and in theaters. If you guys love to watch shows and movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Record of Ragnarok is a new 12-episode Netflix anime series that is based off of the popular manga, which I have not read, just throwing that out right now. But after watching this series, I would be interested in checking it out because there's a lot of potential in this series to be something that's really cool. The idea behind it is probably the most intriguing thing for this series. The Gods Council has deemed that humans are irresponsible and need to be extinct. So the Valkyrie proposes to give humanity one last chance to prove their worth, and the gods agreed to hold the Battle of Ragnarok, a tournament with 13 notable humans from across the history against 13 of the most powerful gods engaging in duels to the death. We have various fights like Adam from Adam and Eve against Zeus. We also have Jack the Ripper, and we have Hercules, and we have Thor, and Loki is in the series as well. There's so many cool epic battle sequences in here, and all of the gods and humans and the way that they announce the battles really provides a lot of hype within it, and it allows for the story to flourish throughout because it's just focused on gods versus humans. There is some notable issues with this series, and I've seen a lot of it go around Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and I completely agree with it. This series is a lot of fun. I do enjoy the battles between gods and human and how the announcer really hypes it up. My problem with it is that a lot of these fights, they do take up a majority of the episodes. There are 13 episodes, and the first 4 episodes involves Thor and him fighting off against a human. And then there's another group of episodes that focuses on Zeus and Adam. Then it sets up another fight, which will probably be in the second season, with Hercules and Jack the Ripper. Now, I have not read the manga, so this might be an issue that I'm only watching the anime. It might be something that's stronger within the manga and more elaborate, is that there's not a chance to get to see the other fights. And hopefully there is a second season. Maybe in the manga there's just so many parts dedicated to one fight. But it seemed to be really drawn out because the series wants us to have all of this information. Anytime a character is introduced, like Zeus or Adam or Jack the Ripper or Hercules or Thor or Loki or the Valkyries, they have to go into this backstory for every one of these characters and their different techniques, their different weapons, just kind of give a history of it. So it really takes you out of the fight between these two characters because they have to explain a lot, and that contributes to a lot of the episodes feeling really drawn out, not getting to the point right away because they just want you to understand the characters, the situations, the weapons, the relationships between everybody. It's trying to throw so much at you. And at times they try to change up the style of animation, have it be really still. Almost feel like it's like a presentation of some sort when they are explaining all of these different characters. And another big problem I had, and I saw this a lot, and it was going around on Twitter, is that some of the action scenes, they decide to have still images that feels like a PowerPoint as it's transitioning to another still, trying to use different techniques, but only still images during very big moments between some of these characters in the action during the battle scenes of all scenes. So the choice to have it like that really confused me because it really took away from the energy that was being set up prior to those scenes. There's also a lot of times they do really zoomed in shots and they don't really focus on the big action scenes within the battles. So there's a lot of times where I'm just confused with the choice to provide that style of animation during some of the biggest moments in this series. Now, I really liked the plot of it. I really got involved with it, and I really like seeing the different variations of Thor and Loki and Zeus and Hercules, Jack the Ripper, Adam. There were so many cool characters within here. It reminded me of watching the rap battle of history and how the announcer really hypes up those two characters in history. It reminded me a lot of that. And so I was really interested in seeing these characters fight. And they do take some time to go through. But it leaves me interested in a second season to see the rest of the fights, because I have not read the manga. I don't know how it's all going to play out, which characters are going to fight off against each other. But I am interested in seeing a second season to see where it goes and who will win Ragnarok at the end. But I really liked how it was set up. I really liked how the hype surrounding these characters was provided. But the pacing was really off in the animation style. Honestly, it hurt it at times because it kind of took away from some of the hype and some of the action behind it to just make it really simple and just really easy. There wasn't a lot of moments during some of these big scenes that, felt very detailed. I'm like, oh my God, that is so cool, because of those still images. But nonetheless, Record of Ragnarok was a fun watch. 12 episodes, about 24 minutes each, and the characters are a lot of fun, and seeing the different variations of gods and humans that we've known, seeing and hear fight off against each other was pretty epic to watch. I know a lot of people are disappointed overall with it. I can't really compare it to the manga. Like I said, I have not read it. It would be something I would be interested in checking out, since it does set up that second season with Jack the Ripper and Hercules fighting off against each other. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and give Record of Ragnarok a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Record of Ragnarok. Have you guys seen it on Netflix? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up-and-coming content. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.